Hey guys, it's Pastor Adam, and welcome to Harvest at Home Kids. Hey Jackie, what you got there?
Ooh, I'm so glad you asked. Do you guys want to see it? Do you want to see it?
I guess.
Are you ready? I have a genuine replica that I made of the 10 commandments that God gave to Moses.
Commandments? What are commandments?
Ooh, I'm glad you asked that too. The commandments were rules that God gave to his people to set them apart from the rest of the people, so they would know how to live in relationship with him and his people.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. Are we gonna learn some more about that?
You got it, we sure are. We're gonna learn more about the 10 commandments today and how God gave them to Moses as we read our Bible story, play a game, make a craft, and have some fun. And do you know what we're gonna do right now? Do you know?
I feel like we should do some worship.
That's right. We're gonna do some worship, so you guys know what to do. Stand up to your feet. Come on, stand up, and let's get ready to worship God now.
The Bible, why did they write it?
Does anybody know? Does anybody know?
It was written so you believe.
We believe it. We believe it.
Believe it. Have life in his name. Believe it. Have life in his name. God wrote the Bible so you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He came down from heaven. Came down from heaven. He came down from heaven for everyone. He came down from heaven. Came down from heaven. He came down from heaven. God's only Son. He came down.
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 He came down from heaven. Came down from heaven. He came down from heaven for everyone. What is the Bible? Why did they write it?
Does anybody know? Does anybody know?
It was written so you believe.
We believe it. We believe it.
Believe it. Have life in his name. Believe it. Have life in his name. God wrote the Bible so you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He came down from heaven. Came down from heaven. He came down from heaven for everyone. He came down from heaven. Came down from heaven. He came down from heaven. God's only Son. He came down.
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 He came down from heaven. Came down from heaven. He came down from heaven for everyone.
This week on Silly Times with Handy Friends, our friend learns more about the 10 Commandments.
Okay, kids, who knows the 10 Commandments?
Oh, I do. Pick me, teacher.
Okay, Cassie, go ahead.
Okay, well, love God with all your heart.
Uh-huh.
Obey your mom and dad.
Right.
Don't lie.
Exactly.
Oh, I know. Don't talk with food in your mouth. Don't
What?
eat on the couch. Don't
No.
leave snacks in your
Wait.
bedroom. Don't feed
Wait,
the doggy
Cass-
from the
Cassie,
dinner table.
Cassie, well, you had a great start there. You got some of them right.
Oh man, only some of them? But I wanted to be perfect. I can't even remember all the 10 commandments, let alone keep them.
Well, you're right. But you know what? None of us can keep them perfectly, even if we remember them.
Well, if we don't keep them perfectly, what are we going to do?
Well, that's why God sent Jesus. He obeyed the law perfectly. We couldn't, so he did it for us. He is the only one who never sinned. It's still important, though, that we learn God's laws and follow them.
Well, I am ready to learn, teacher.
Great! Okay, kids, write this down. Commandment number 1, no other gods. Commandment number 2.
Hey, my friends, guess what? It's game time! All right, get ready, get set, let's go! Hey kids, welcome to our game today. Today we're playing the command game. Now, these are not commandments, they're just simple commands, and I have 12 of them on the board here. And I have a set of dice. We're gonna roll the dice once to see which command to do, and we're gonna roll the dice a second time to see how many. So, for example, see here on this number 3, I have jumping jacks. So if I rolled a 3, Mr. Adam's gonna do jumping jacks, and when I roll again, we'll see how many to do. Are you guys ready to play along? You might wanna do a couple of stretches. All right, let's get ready to play. All right, let's get ready for round 1. 3, jumping jacks. Let's see how many. 8.
Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, you guys, that was a great start. Let's see what we have for round 2. All right, 2 push-ups. Ooh, get those arm muscles working. Let's see how many. 9. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, ready, set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 push-ups.
All right, you guys, what did you think about Mr. Adams' form? He was pretty good, huh? I think he's done a push-up or 2 before. How are you guys doing? Are you getting tired? I hope not too tired because we're only on round 3. Let's roll the dice. 4. Run in place for 9 seconds. As fast as you can. Ready, set, go.
Run in place for 9 seconds as fast as you can. And go! We're almost there. Keep it up. Keep it up faster! Done.
I'm getting tired just watching you guys. All right, but I'm ready to roll the dice again. Ready for round number 4. Ooh, 3 again, jumping jacks. Let's see how many. Only 5. You can do it. Ready, set, go.
Okay, 5 more jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job, guys.
All right, good job, you guys. I think we've realized we need a little space around us here. Make sure we don't knock anything over with our arms or legs. Well, let's get ready for round 5. I'm gonna roll the dice now. Ooh, 9 is skip in place. Ooh, let's see how many times we're gonna skip. Just 7. Ready, steady, go.
Skip in place 7 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get those knees up. 6, 7.
All right. Good job, you guys. I think Mr. Adam got some height on his skips there. Good job, Mr. Adam. Okay, and good job to you guys. Now let's get ready for round 6. I'm getting my dice warmed up. Ready, steady. An 8. Ooh, sing like an angel. That's an interesting command. I think it means like this. Ah. Now let's see for how many seconds you have to hold that high note. 7 seconds. Ready, steady, clear your throats, and go.
Okay, sing like an angel for 7 seconds. All right, here goes, and go. That was it.
Wow, you guys have some beautiful voices. If I was you right now, my voice would be a little strained. All right, let's get ready for round 7. Roll the dice. 7! Boxing punches. Ooh, let's work out that upper body and let's see how many punches we do. 8. You know what? Let's do 8 on each side. Ready, set, go!
All right, let's do some boxing. 1, 2, uppercut 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Boom!
Whoa, you guys, that was a good workout. Are you ready for round 9? Are you getting tired? Are you glad there's only 2 more rounds left? Maybe we'll do an 11th bonus round. We'll see how you're feeling. We'll see how Mr. Adam's feeling. All right, let's roll these dice. Ooh, another 8. Except, you know what? We've done 8 already. Let's make it, I'm making my own rules now. 10. Spin in circles. And let's see how many times. Just 3 times. All right, I think you can do this. Make sure you don't hit your neighbor. Ready, steady, spin.
Time to spin in circles 3 times, and 1, 2, 3. I can't stop. 3.
I'm dizzy. All right, let's move on to round number 9. Rolling the dice. Oh, let's see what it is. A 6. Ooh, bark like a dog. That's silly. How many times? 8 times. It's gonna sound like a wolf pack is in the house. All right, get ready, get set. Arf, arf.
Okay, now it's time to bark like a dog for 8 times. Here we go, but there are different kind of dog barks. Yep. Ruff. Ruff. Yep. Ruff. Ruff. Yep. Ruff. 8 times.
Good job, you guys. That was so silly, but you guys make some pretty good puppy sounds. All right, well, we're gonna move on to the 10th round. Let's see what we have. What do the dice tell us? 12! Flap like a bird, like this. All right, guys, let's see how many times we're gonna flap like a bird. 6 times. All right, you got this. 1, 2, 3.
All right, now it's time to flap like a bird. Lots of animals in this exercise. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, guys, you completed the 10 rounds of the command game. High five. Pshh. All right, but how about one final bonus round? Do you guys want to do that? All right, I'm not going to even use the dice for the first part of it. We are going to touch our toes, because we didn't do that command yet, and we're going to do it 7 times. Ready, steady, go!
Okay, I guess there's a bonus round. Touch your toes 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Great job, guys.
All right. Good job, you guys. Good job, Mr. Adam. That was so much fun. You can easily do this game at home, too, and make up your own command game board and play with your family and friends. I'll see you next time. Bye. 4.
Hey guys, I'm Pastor Adam. Today we're unboxing the Bible. Do you know what unboxing is? It's like when you get a new phone or a new toy and you get to pull it out of the box for the first time. But today's even better because we're unboxing God's Word. Today's word is L-A-W, law. Today's word comes from Psalm 1, verse 2. The verse says, "But they delight in the law of the Lord, meditating on it day and night." Psalm 1, 2. Say it again with me. "But they delight in the law of the Lord, meditating on it day and night." Psalm 1, 2. Thank you for unboxing the Bible with me. And now let's learn more about God's law from Jackie.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to today's lesson. We are continuing on in our very fascinating journey of Moses as he leads the Israelites to the promised land with God's power. So this has been so exciting so far. We have seen God do so many miracles for the people. We have seen him part the Red Sea. We've seen him provide bread from heaven. I love that story. I think that's so cool. But there's so much more we're going to see, and I think the Old Testament is really exciting. And right now, we're at a part of the Bible where God gives Moses the 10 Commandments. Now, you guys have probably heard of the 10 Commandments before, right? This was the law that God gave to his people to separate them from the rest of the people. He also gave them these rules so that they would know how to live in relationship with him and with each other. They're very important. And you guys might even have some of them memorized, if not all of them. And we'll go through them soon, but I wanted to tell you about how Moses got there because I think that's interesting too. So Moses and the people had been in the wilderness. By the way, if you want to go get your Bibles, go ahead and get them. We are in Exodus chapter 19, just to let you know. Okay, so let me continue with the story. So Moses and the people had been in the wilderness, and they came to Mount Sinai, this big mountain. And Moses went up the mountain, and he talked to God. And God told him that he was going to give him commandments, and that if the people followed them and obeyed them, they would be his people, and he would be their God. So in Exodus 19:5, it says this, "Now if you will obey me and keep my covenant, you will be my own special treasure from among all the peoples on earth, for all the earth belongs to me." And then God said, "And you will be my kingdom of priests, my holy nation. This is the message you must give to the people of Israel." So Moses went back down to the people and told them what was going to happen. And the people were excited and they said, "Yes, tell us these laws." So Moses went back up the mountain, and God told him that when he was up there, he was going to show the people that he was talking to God. So God actually came down on the mountain like a huge fiery storm. There was smoke and plumes and clouds. I mean, it looked like this big, crazy smoke storm on the mountain so that the people would know that Moses was talking to God and that Moses didn't just like make all this up. God made himself known to the people in this way. So, do you guys know some of the commands that God gave to Moses? Let's jog our memories here. I have them written down on my tablets here. Let's go over them real quick. Okay, number 1, no other gods. That's very important. We recognize that there is one true God. Nothing and no one can take the place of the Lord. Number 2, no idols. That means nothing that you put in front of God. Number 3, don't misuse God's name, or you might have heard it put like, don't use God's name in vain. When we call out to God, it's very special, and we are not to misuse his name. Number 4, remember to keep the Sabbath and to keep it holy and set aside. Number 5, honor your mother and father. I'm sure your parents remind you of that one a lot. All right, and then over here, we have do not murder, keep your marriage promises, do not steal, do not lie, and do not covet. And what that means is don't want what belongs to someone else. Because usually when you do, that could lead you to do something that you shouldn't do, right? Now, God gave these commandments so that people would know how to live with God and have a good relationship with God and with each other. So it's very important that the Israelites followed God's law. Now, as we'll see in our next lesson next week, the Israelites, even before they received these commands, they broke them immediately. And we do too. Okay, you don't have to raise your hand, but how many of you guys have ever done something wrong? Yeah, quite a few of us, right? Actually, the Bible tells us that the only one who is perfect is Jesus. So all of us have sinned. The Bible tells us that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And sinning is simply disobeying the Lord. So at one time, all of us have disobeyed God. But as I said, there's one person who never disobeyed God. Do you guys know who? Do you remember who I just said? It's Jesus. Jesus obeyed God's law perfectly. God gave us this law, but he knew that we were not going to be able to obey it perfectly. So that's why he provided Jesus for us, our Savior. When Jesus lived his very perfect life, and he died on the cross, and he resurrected and rose back and went to heaven with God again and promised to return again, when we trust in Jesus and his sacrifice for us, when we repent, that means we're sorry for the things that we've done and we turn away from that lifestyle, we are seen in God's eyes as perfect like Jesus. Isn't that amazing? That's called Jesus' righteousness because he did everything right? But we haven't because we're humans and we've made a mistake. But like I said, when we trust in Jesus, God sees us with Jesus' righteousness. Isn't that amazing? I think that's so cool. And the Bible tells us that Jesus didn't come to get rid of the law, but he fulfilled the law in the perfect life that he lived. So cool. So we should still follow God's laws because we want to have a great relationship with each other and with God. And we want to be obedient to him. God knows what's best for us. He loves us endlessly. And he has a plan from beginning to end. And it's very important that we make sure we stay on track following him. All right, guys. Well, I challenge you, if you haven't already, try to memorize the 10 Commandments. I can't wait for next week's Bible story with you guys. I'm having so much fun going through the Old Testament and learning all of this stuff. You know, even though these things happened a really long time ago, they still apply to us today. So we have so many things we can learn from Moses and the Israelites. Okay, guys, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. It's Crafty time. Hey, guys, I'm Jackie, and welcome to Crafty time. Wow, it's always a celebration in the Crafty time room. All right, guys, well, today we are learning about the 10 Commandments, and I thought we might need a craft to help us to remember the 10 laws that God gave to Moses to give to the people. And so I came up with this. So these are the tablets to represent the tablets that God gave Moses, but we made like little windows here. So this is to try and help us memorize. So behind each one, it shows us what that command is. 1, no other gods. That's right. And so on, all the way to 10. So let me show you how we make this. We need 2 pieces of paper, and I actually got 1 piece of cardstock so that it would be sturdy and stand up straight. Because otherwise, 2 pieces of printer paper are a little bit flimsy. So I have cardstock and I have a piece of gray paper. I didn't use gray on the first one, but then I was like, wait, gray's perfect because that's the color of the tablet. Most likely. I don't know, I didn't see it, but in my mind it would be made of gray. And then I have the white cardstock like I mentioned. I have double-sided tape, or if you have a glue stick, you can use a glue stick, but I didn't want to get sticky, so I thought tape would work. I also have a scissor. Now, you might want to get an adult or an older sibling to help you with this because there are some things that we're cutting that can be a little bit challenging. So for your safety, I would recommend to do this with your family. And finally, we have a pen, markers of different colors you choose, and a Sharpie. Are you ready? Let's get started. First, what we're gonna do is set our cardstock paper aside. And then we're gonna take our gray piece of paper, which is our top sheet. Now, if all you have at home is white, that's fine. Just use white and you can even color it with crayon if you want. But I'm gonna fold it in half to make 2 equal sides. Just like that. Now I'm gonna use my marker. You don't have to use a Sharpie, you can use a regular marker. And I'm gonna draw what I think a tablet might look like. So I'm gonna go from one corner and up and arch it and come right back down. Great, now let's do that on the other side. One corner. All right, great. Now we're gonna unfold it. Perfect. My tablets are a little off, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna draw the little windows where we're going to put the commandments in. So we need 5 on each tablet because there's 10 total. I'm so good at math. Just kidding. Okay, so let me draw those. We're gonna try to make them pretty equal in size. Okay, great. Now, this is the part that gets a little tricky. So, Mom, Dad, Aunt, Uncle, Grandma, listen up. We're gonna take our paper and gently give it a little bit of a bend and take our scissor and cut along one edge of the little window we made. Like that. Now I'm going to put the scissor right in that little cut I made, and I'm gonna just cut out the rest of that little door frame shape. Perfect. So once I do that, now I can take the little window. I'm not cutting it a whole square out. I'm just cutting 3 sides. So one side acts like a hinge, and I'm going to bend the little paper back. So now we have a window. See? We have a little window just like that. See, I can close the window too. I can't see. All right, so now we're going to repeat that with the rest of the remaining little windows on our board. Let's do that now. All right, all done. We've cut out all of our little windows. Now, the next part is to attach the cardstock to the back of it. So that's why our double-sided tape comes in handy. So I'm going to put some tape. You know, I'm gonna set this aside for right now because it's just in my way. Okay, I'm gonna put some tape on the corners like this. I know I said I didn't want to get sticky, but this tape is sticky. Awesome. Now I'm going to line it up. Perfect, perfect. And push it down to seal. Great. Now on each of the doors, I'm going to write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's write the 10 commandments on the top to remind us. And a smiley face. Okay, so now on each one, we're gonna take a pencil or a pen, whatever you have, and you can first, if you'd like, you can highlight the inside of the box like this to make it stand out. And then you can write what the command is. So does anybody remember what the first command is? No other gods. That's right. All right. We can do the same thing with number 2. So I'm going to continue on and finish filling out the rest of these little windows, but there you go. And now you can quiz yourself. Wait, what was command number 1? I think I remember, but let me check. No other gods, that's right. And you can use it as a memorization tool to help you remember and learn God's rules. All right, guys, well, this was so much fun. I loved making it with you. Hey, if you make this at home, tag us on Instagram at Harvest Kids Live so we can see your version of this craft. All right, guys, I'm getting hungry. I know this is crafty time, but I'm ready for snacky time. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you guys so much for joining us on today's service.
Yeah, I love learning all about the commandments that God gave his people to set them apart, and how he gave us something even better than commandments, Jesus, and how when we trust in Jesus, God sees us as perfect because Jesus is perfect. But I still can't read what the commandments say.
Adam, that's because you're looking at it upside down. Turn it around.
Oh, now it looks right.
Okay. All right, guys, well, we had so much fun with you today. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Harvest Kids Live and follow us on Instagram at Harvest Kids Live. And maybe we can help Mr. Adam here to read the commands.
They're still upside down.
All right, we love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.